Welcome back. This year marks 125 years since the first time women were elected to the Colorado State Legislature. That happened in 1894, a year after voters said women in this state had the right to vote. The 19th Amendment guaranteeing women the right to vote anywhere in the U.S. wasn't ratified until 1920. While Colorado has had many female leaders over the last 125 years, we have still never had a female governor, and we've only sent 4 women to represent us in Washington. Pat Schroeder, Diana DeGette, Marilyn Musgrave, and Betsy Markey, all representing Colorado in the House of Representatives, never in the U.S. Senate. The women running for that seat don't see it that way, immediately calling out the DSCC. 6 women signing a letter urging the DSCC to reconsider their endorsement, saying that move implies they should defer to a male candidate because he is more electable.
We're qualified women. There's 7 of us in the race. You know, we are scientists, we're educators, we're community activists, we're current and former legislators who have helped change the political landscape in this state, and we are all very qualified to be considered to represent Colorado in the United States Senate.
We've always had strong women elected in Colorado, and I'm really proud of that, but we've never elected a woman to the U.S. Senate or to the governor's office. I would be incredibly proud to be that first elected woman, but again, there's this great group of us all running, and we thought on the anniversary of the passage of the 19th Amendment, this would be a good message to send to D.C.
It is disheartening that Washington is coming to Colorado, and it appears as though, you know, okay, women, you know, you all can't win this race. So let's push you aside, and only a man can win this race. And we're all really insulted by that. We think Colorado voters should be able to determine who represents them in the United States Senate.
You think you will still have a fair shot at taking on Cory Gardner?
Absolutely. I absolutely do. I think, you know, we, as I said, with the 7 women that are in this race, that, you know, I can't speak for the other candidates, but I do know that our campaign came out and said we are not getting out of the race because of this high-profile governor and mayor who has been, you know, kind of donned to be in this race. We've all said we're staying in the race, so, you know, we're going to run the race, and I'm going to run my race, and I think other candidates will too.
We would just like our voters to be able to make this decision ourselves. And I expect some of John's supporters feel the same way. I mean, John should be able to talk about what his vision is for Colorado without some other group being heavy-handed behind him.
It's what we have to do as women. We got to stand up for each other. You know, I'm here not just as a candidate, I'm here for all the women of Colorado, and I'm here on behalf of the 7 female candidates that are running. If we don't get vocal about it, that's what they want us to do. Oh, you all just be over here and be quiet, and we got this. No, we're better and we're stronger than that, and I think the women in this state is a better state than that. So we have to get vocal about it.
Former U.S. Secretary of the Interior, U.S. Senator and Attorney General of Colorado, Ken Salazar, endorsed John Hickenlooper this week. 2 weeks ago, Morgan Carroll, the chair of the Colorado Democratic Party, told us here on Politics Unplugged that the state party cannot endorse a candidate. Ultimately, it will be up to the voters to decide who will face Cory Gardner in 2020. If you ever have a question or a segment idea, tweet us at Denver7Politics. And you can always watch today's segments anytime at thedenverchannel.com/politicsunplugged. Thank you for spending part of your weekend with us. We'll see you back here next Sunday for another edition of Politics Unplugged.